Hey friends, and welcome back. Today we're diving into Suno AI, one of the most talked about AI music generators right now. If you've seen full tracks popping up on TikTok, YouTube, or Discord in seconds from just a text prompt, there's a good chance Suno is behind them. But here's the problem. Most people don't really understand the difference between the free plan and the paid ones. Can that music be monetized? Can it go on Spotify? Who actually owns the rights? That's exactly what we're going to break down, clearly, simply, and step by step. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which plan fits your needs and how to avoid mistakes that get creators into trouble. First, the foundation. Suno AI is a text-to-music platform. You type something like, a chill lo-fi track with female vocals, and in seconds, Suno generates a full song.
Neon flickers like a pulse, unclear. Shadows dance under a faded glow, where time moves fast but the moment's slow.
Instrumentals, lyrics, vocals, the whole deal. Suno runs on credits, kind of like tokens in an arcade. Every time you make a track, you spend credits. The number of credits you get, and the rights that come with your music, depend on whether you're on the free, pro, or premier plan. And here's the key detail. Those rights are tied to the moment of creation. That directly impacts whether a track can be monetized later. Let's start with free. Free users get 50 credits a day, usually enough for about 10 songs. Tracks can run a couple of minutes, sometimes longer, with features like Extend. That's plenty of room to experiment. Want to try a reggae metal mashup with robot vocals? Or maybe a sad cowboy ballad with EDM drops? Go wild. The fun factor is absolutely there. But here's the catch. Anything made on the free plan is for non-commercial use only. No Spotify uploads, no Bandcamp sales, no turning on YouTube ads, and you don't actually own the songs. Suno does. Practically, that means you can use them for fun, but not for business. Free is a sandbox. Great for learning and playing around, but not for monetization. And hey, feel free to check out my Suno tips and tricks video and my Suno versus Udio comparison to see how Suno stacks up against the competition. Both are linked below. Now here's where things get interesting. The Pro plan. Pro usually gives you about 2,500 credits per month. That's hundreds of songs, plus faster processing thanks to priority in the queue. You can even run multiple generations at once. But the real game changer is this. When you're on Pro, you own the music you create. Full commercial rights. That means you can monetize your YouTube videos, upload to Spotify or Apple Music, sell tracks on Bandcamp, or even use them in podcasts, ads, and client projects. And here's a big bonus. Songs you make while subscribed stay yours forever, even if you cancel later. No attribution required. This is why I like to say, free is for play, pro is for pay. If you're a YouTuber, indie musician, or freelancer making client work, Pro is the plan that actually makes sense. And quick note, if you're planning to go pro, you'll definitely want to check out my Suno tips and tricks video where I show how to get way better results out of your prompts. That way, you'll actually use those credits wisely. And if you're curious about how Suno compares to competitors like Udio, I've got a full Suno versus Udio breakdown on the channel too. I'll link both below so you can dive deeper after this one. Now, if you need serious firepower, that's where the Premier plan comes in. Premier is like Pro, but scaled way up. Instead of 2,500 credits, you get 10,000 every month. You also get top priority in the queue, meaning your tracks generate as fast as the system can handle. Like Pro, you own your music with full commercial rights. But Premier is designed for teams, agencies, or studios that need volume and speed. For solo creators, it's usually overkill. For a business, it's a lifesaver. Let's make ownership super clear, because this is where a lot of people trip up. Free users don't own their songs, Suno does, and those songs are non-commercial. Paid users do own their songs and can monetize, distribute, license, and resell them. That simple line, free for fun, paid for business, saves a lot of headaches. Now about credits. Free credits refresh daily, 50 every day. And if you don't use them, they disappear. Paid plans give you a monthly pool. Pro users get 2,500 a month, Premier users around 10,000, and you can spend them however you want across the month. If you run out completely, you usually still get the 50 daily credits as a backup, so you're never fully stuck. Speed is another big difference. Free users sit in the standard queue, which can get slow when the system is busy. Pro users get priority, and Premier users get top priority. And let's be honest, when you're on a deadline, do you really want to wait around while your song generates? Faster turnaround isn't just nice. It's crucial for creators working on schedules. Editing and production are also better on paid plans. On free, if you don't like the result, you pretty much have to regenerate. On Pro and Premiere, you can use tools like Extend and Remix to build longer, more polished tracks. You can upload reference audio too, though there are still some time limits, usually a couple of minutes per upload. These limits change as models update, so always check in-app for the latest. Now let's talk about the legal side, but I'll keep it simple. Suno is facing lawsuits from major record labels, accused of training on copyrighted music without permission. So even if Suno gives you commercial rights, there's still a small chance a track could sound too close to an existing song and trigger a copyright claim. That's not a reason to panic, but it is a reason to be careful. Don't copy lyrics from copyrighted songs, keep your metadata clean, and always listen back. If your track sounds suspiciously like a hit song, tweak it. Or ask yourself, do you really want to risk a copyright strike? So which plan is right for you? If you're just curious or learning, free is perfect. You'll get daily credits, and you can experiment without spending a dime. If you're monetizing, whether that's YouTube, podcasts, or indie music releases, Pro is the plan you need. It's affordable, powerful, and gives you ownership. If you're a studio or agency creating at scale, Premiere gives you the credits and speed to keep up without hitting walls. Here's the bottom line. Free is limited on purpose. It's for exploration, not profit. Pro is the sweet spot for most serious creators. Ownership, commercial rights, priority, and enough credits for consistent output. Premiere is the heavy hitter plan for businesses and teams. Suno isn't perfect. Vocals can sound robotic. Lyrics can be weird, and the legal world is still catching up. But used responsibly, it's one of the most exciting creative tools in 2025. So here's the takeaway. Suno, play for free, pay to own. If this breakdown helped, drop a comment with which plan you're on and what kind of tracks you're making. And if you want more Suno videos, let me know by commenting, "Need more Suno." I want to cover what you actually want to see. And don't forget to like and subscribe to AI with TechSnap for more deep dives into the AI tools shaping the future of creativity.